best.
I can't believe that I finally get to say, today I'm bringing you behind the scenes of the Freestyle Love Supreme. What is that, you say? Well, long before Lynn wrote Hamilton or In the Heights, he was busy freestyling with this guy to your right in hopes that they might make it one day. And if you consider that to be the great white way, well, I'd say they did, but why make it once when you can make it twice? How'd I do, Anthony?
Oh my gosh, you just crushed it! Are you kidding me? That was like butter. That was butter.
How do you sit with one of the founding fathers of Freestyle Love Supreme and do that and not be nervous? How are you?
I'm well, thank you. How are you?
I mean, this is probably like the best day of my life, if I'm being honest. I have been such a fan of all things Freestyle Love Supreme. I've followed your journey, but for anybody who isn't familiar with it beyond the Broadway show, can you just tell everybody the origin story?
The origin story is decades of listening to hip hop and wanting to be a part of what feels like a way to say, hey, I'm here, I matter. I think hip hop does that like incredibly well as an art form. And I was in college, I went to Wesleyan University where I met Lynn and Tommy Kail, and I used to do improv there, and one of the games was called the Song Game, and it was the late 90s, early 2000s, so we always got the suggestion of rap from the audience. And I grew up listening to it, so I think I just had like this vocabulary. I started doing it there, and then Tommy and I started doing it on every project we ever worked on. Like, it was how we just sort of bonded with casts. And so he and I directed a show after that, and then we moved to New York and created a production company, which was in the basement of the Drama Bookshop. What's up, Drama Bookshop? And so Lynn was working on In the Heights. I was kind of like helping to keep the facility. I was running the Arthur Seelan Theater. So we're down there, and Lynn's working on In the Heights, and Tommy is directing that, and I would come in during breaks, and Lynn and I would just freestyle. And Tommy would be like, okay guys, we have to get back to rehearsal. And we'd be like, oh, we gotta do this. So Lynn and I decided to make a show, and that show eventually turned into Freestyle Love Supreme. It's basically an improvised freestyle rap show. What does that mean? We get words from the audience, and those words are informing everything we do. The music, the beats, it's fully improvised.
Your first words is rainbow.
All right. Yeah. I got the rainbow. Yeah, you know your girl has the pride. I like the rain, so I'm gonna stay inside. Cause I don't want the rain, cause sometimes it's a pain. And yeah, I like the clouds, I chill all day.
I was a fan of the show first. I used to go see Freestyle Love Supreme shows when I was in high school, college. I found out about it through In the Heights, which I was a super fan of. And when I saw Freestyle Love Supreme on stage, I was like, this is everything I've ever wanted to do.
I've seen all the videos of you guys in your 20s, like just like so excited to be maybe doing this for like 10 people or 20 people. Like, what would those kids make of all of this now coming back to Broadway again?
I think they would say, thank God you continued to do this, because you made room for each other. And by making room for each other, you all grew in such tremendous ways.
I put me to the top and got my whole mind twisted.